It was the first ever TNA primetime special, a 2-hour edition of TNA Impact, but in all honesty, it wasn't that special. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. TNA is going down the toilet. Started reviewing it from the first edition of Impact, and it started off strong. I feel like the first 3 shows were good. First 3 shows, in fact, were very good. However, even the 4th show was good, but since Bound for Glory, I'm just not feeling it.
No, I'm not feeling it either. And you know what? It's a 2-hour show, man. Showcase something.
And I felt a lot of what we got was just stuff that we'd seen in previous weeks. Now, we did get to see the debut. Well, not the debut, but we got to see the Dudley Boys, I guess, back in action.
The in-ring debut.
The in-ring debut of the Dudley Boys. And it just, I mean, they're taking on Team Canada. I think we all know what's going to happen. And then Free Live Crew get involved, and I just don't think that was necessary. I mean, it's the Dudleys. Wait, there's just too much shit going on with the Dudleys. See if the Dudleys are battling Team Canada. I just want the Dudleys to battle Team Canada.
Why can't they win and that's it?
I don't want Free Live Crew coming out and just diluting the Dudley Boys.
Yeah, I just don't understand though why Team 3D can't win this match without any... I mean, it's something like they're taking on America's Most Wanted. They're taking on the jobber squad of this entire faction. Team Canada. Come on, man.
It's just, I don't know, it's hard to embrace it. Bound for Glory is the biggest show TNA has, yet the 2 impacts since Bound for Glory have been so lackluster. Anyway, I feel like they've done a good job in the build-up to Bound for Glory, but not so much the aftermath of Bound for Glory. We kick off 6-man tag match. Sabu, Jeff Hardy and Lance Hoyt versus Simon Diamond, Alex Skipper and David Young. Just
not the sort of match you want to tune in and watch, is it?
Just a fucking jobber match. I'd rather see Jeff Hardy versus Sabu.
Yeah, easily.
I mean, why are they throwing it? Simon Diamond, Alex Skipper and David Young. 3 guys that aren't relevant. Abyss comes out. He hits after the match, hits the Black Hole Slam on Sabu. Then Jeff Hardy and Lance Hoyt chase off Abyss and they do a double clothesline over the top rope. So I know this is building up to Sabu versus Abyss. I get that, but I don't know. Just this match didn't really do it for me. 6-man tag match to kick off the show. Then we got an interview with Shane Douglas and Jeff Jarrett with Monty Brown. Jeff Jarrett said TNA management hates him and he hates them. That's funny considering every time there's a title match, you're involved in it, so they can't hate you fucking that much. Jeff Jarrett says tonight is his one and only rematch against RHYNO, and he will win the title back. He says that as if he's getting, like, jobbed out here. It's your one and only... Well, you should only get 1 rematch. What do you want? 10? You want a rematch until you win back the belt?
I don't understand this gimmick, though, that, like, he's not like Raven, who's been banned from the arena.
Yeah, Raven... The TNA management must hate Raven.
Aye.
Raven can't even get in the building. Raven can't even compete to earn an opportunity in the 10-man battle royal.
Why can't he? Well, what is the actual reasoning? Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Whereas Jeff Jarrett's getting everything handed to him, yet he says TNA management hate him. I think it's the fans that hate him more, to be honest. Monty Brown shows up and he tells everyone that he deserves the next title match. So, will Monty Brown get the shot up next? We don't know, but he's taking on Brian Gamble, a former American Gladiator champion and roller jam athlete. Monty Brown squishes him basically in 2 minutes.
Like a bug.
Then we got an introduction video of the champion, RHYNO. So basically just a wee montage video here putting together some pieces of RHYNO. You know, nothing spectacular.
The War Machine.
Then we got a 6-man X Division tag. Does it really matter if it's an X Division tag or not? We'd already got a 6-man to open the show. I think 6-man tags are unique enough that there shouldn't be 2 on the same fucking show.
Yep, but that's the problem here. It's like 3/4 of the guys in the match are jobbers. So they're just there for the ride. That's essentially what's up.
It was Daniel, Shelley and Joe versus AJ, Aries and Dutt. I just feel like there's something better you could do here.
Yeah. Austin Aries, he's just a guy that vanished in the thin air, isn't he?
You know, I mean, the guy was champ. He wasn't even relevant. The only time he was relevant is when he fucking shoved his crotch into Christy Hemme. Bit of a weird guy. Thinks he's the man, when in reality he's just
a bit of werewolf look to him. Wolverine on crack.
I just don't get this. Samoa Joe's supposed to be this next big thing, undefeated, and he's fucking teaming up with... And I don't really like that. See, if you're undefeated, you shouldn't be losing any matches. I don't think it's good enough to be in a tag match and be like, oh, well, I didn't take the pin.
Alex Shelley.
I don't like that.
No.
So if Taker's in a tag match at Mania and doesn't take the pin, but his team loses, the streak's still intact.
I know, come on.
I'm not buying that. I know it's hard to keep someone unbeaten, and that'd be a good way of doing it, tag matches and shit, but for me, you're still losing.
Yeah, of course you are. So if you're not taking the pin, like, yeah, that's what we're going for. They're trying to make Samoa Joe is this, like, undefeatable guy, but come on. I just don't get this six-man tag business. And Alex Shelley, Sonjay Dutt. But it's not even a case of this is a 2-hour edition, so these guys have been appearing on the 1-hour editions anyway.
The 1-hour edition.
I mean, special edition, I didn't feel like it.
Styles hits the Styles
You know what
Clash.
it felt like? It felt like when you used to get Xbox games pre-owned and the DLC code's in the back, but someone's already redeemed it and it's no special anymore. It's pish.
Pretty good analogy. We have an interview with Shane Douglas and RHYNO. RHYNO is talking about his match tonight. Raven appears and Raven's like, how come I can't get a title shot? This is bullshit.
What about Raven?
What about me? What about Raven? RHYNO is, all friendly with Raven. And then Larry Sabisco appears. He gets Raven kicked out by security. And when Raven's getting pulled away by security, then RHYNO starts like piping up and it's like, you suck, Raven. You're not better. You couldn't beat me anyway. And it's like...
This was like heel 01 Austin.
Yeah, just...
When Taker was like going to batter him, and then he got like took away, and he's like, yeah, you big American badass.
I thought this made RHYNO look a bit like a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going for with RHYNO.
Bit strange.
Looks like a guy that's going to be losing the title tonight, I'll say that.
Then we get the debut, in-ring debut of Team 3D, Brother Ray and Brother Devon taking on Team Canada, Eric Young and Bobby Roode with Scott D'Amore. Team 3D win. Team 3D hit the 3D on Eric Young. Free Live Crew got involved in the match because Canada got involved. And
oh, Canada.
then we got the Ultimate X match. Petey Williams versus Matt Bentley versus Chris Sabin. This was a rematch from Bound for Glory, a match that didn't go to plan because obviously the X fell. Now, the reason for having this rematch was because, I guess, they felt like they needed to give us the match that we didn't get at Bound for Glory. But I didn't come away from this thinking, wow, this match was so much better.
No.
Now, the only difference I would say is, at least there wasn't the botch with the X. But as a match, did I think this one was better than the one at the pay-per-view? No, not really.
No. I get it.
It was like the same.
It's kind of hard for them though to like the same three guys.
Well, see, this is why I would have maybe not have done that 6-man tag division match, and I would have maybe just made this like a fatal 5-way or something. Or...
Yeah, but then they'd be like, "Oh, wow, these guys getting a shot. They weren't a part of it." Change the match. Make a ladder match or something. Why did it need to be Ultimate X?
Well, it is winning Ultimate X, isn't it, for a shot at the X Division title? So
yeah, but I mean. The same
guy that wins this, so it's like, all right. Petey Williams is going to get a shot against AJ Styles at Genesis.
Fucking arena. It's not like they had to cart this away.
Yeah,
we're in the Impact Zone.
We go backstage. Team Canada have attacked Free Live Crew, so Free Live Crew get taken out. As you do. Then we get the NWA World Title match: RHYNO versus Jeff Jarrett. You didn't like this. I thought it was a decent match.
No, I don't like. I think Team Canada and Jeff Jarrett are fucking... They are booked like Evolution.
Evolution is a mystery.
No, because right, they've just sparked out Free Live Crew. They literally hold all the belts hostage. And they're about to take one back. Right? Team 3D sparked it.
I will get to that in a minute.
But come on.
Like, this is a decent wee match, right? RHYNO and hitting pile drivers, belly-to-belly suplexes. Jeff Jarrett's hitting all his boring moves. So we get this, then Gail Kim comes out, then we get America's Most Wanted come out, there's a table as well, Gail Kim's trying to get involved, she causes a distraction, RHYNO kicks out of some big moves, RHYNO eventually hits a gore, but the referee was already taken out, so there was no 1, 2, 3. RHYNO's going to whack Jarrett with a guitar, but America's Most Wanted, AWM, get in there to stop him. Then they put him through the table using their finisher, which I thought was pretty unique. Rather than just do like a boring move through a table, they actually did their finisher through a table, which I thought was decent.
No, it was a good spot through the table.
What's the finisher called again?
Something to do.
It's like a top rope leg drop thingy, or they.
Yeah.
Anyway, they done it through a table, which was pretty cool. Then they rolled him back in the ring, and Jeff Jarrett connected with the stroke. And he got the pinfall to become the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And I mean, he literally had this belt 2 weeks ago. And then when he wins the belt, we cut immediately backstage where we see Team 3D beaten up, bloodied up, and handcuffed to the rails. And this would, I guess, at least this played into the reason why Team 3D didn't come down and make the save.
It did. But again, it's like, why does Jeff Jarrett need to win this belt back straight away? Yeah, and I've no issue how RHYNO lost it, because RHYNO shouldn't be kicking out of a stroke and this big move through the table, like 4-on-1 beatdown. But it's just, this Jeff Jarrett reign of terror, man, needs to sort itself out.
I personally think this is retarded. They have RHYNO come through a Monsters Ball match, a 10-man battle royal, and the main event with the odds stacked against him at Bound for Glory. Why does he come through all that just to lose in his next title defence?
Yeah.
A bit. The way RHYNO won the belt, you'd think, fuck me, they're pushing RHYNO big time here.
I just think at Bound for Glory, Spike TV's just...
I think they wanted a face to win the belt.
Yeah, and I think the fact that Nash had to pull out, they went, right, we need to do something big here.
Is it really big though if they job out and just give the belt back to Jarrett though?
It's not, but I would rather this than Jarrett just win. Even though I've just explained why I think it's still stupid, I think you can't win either way.
I just doubt you would get Shawn Michaels winning the belt off Austin 2 weeks after WrestleMania 14.
No. I just don't get why... like, you look at TNA during this period, and Jeff Jarrett can say what he wants, but... He is holding a lot of people back here. There's so many people on this roster that should be holding this belt. I mean, we can talk about Bubba Ray. Is this not the perfect time for Bubba Ray to get a main title run?
Not really. Dudley's have just come in as a tag team. Plus, Bubba Ray's in the worst shape of his fucking career here.
Right.
If not the worst shape, pretty close to the worst shape. So, I don't think Bubba Ray should be getting... The Dudleys have just come in and you want to split them up.
Don't need to be split up. Why can't they hold both? Hold on. If fucking Team Canada, right, and Jeff Jarrett can hold all the belts, is it wrong for me to think that...
Because the Dudleys are supposed to be seen on a level par. If you give one the world title, then another one, like the X Division, it just makes the other one look
right,
pish.
Well, he doesn't need to get it right now, but I'm talking about like a year or a couple of months.
Nah, I disagree. There's too many stacked people.
What about Jeff Hardy?
Well, I agree. Jeff Hardy should be champ. I think Abyss could have been champ.
Sabu?
I think Sabu could be champ. And all of a sudden you got Christian, you got Sting,
Joe,
you got Angle coming soon. I don't think
fucking Billy Gunn.
I don't think Bubba Ray is really a serious option here for world champion at the moment.
Yeah, but yeah, you're saying that, right? But if I was to like Bubba Ray's being like the Dudleys are being portrayed here as these like unstoppable forces, even though they're getting.
It's a tag team. They were in WWE, but as a singles guys, they're not really that over. Like I mean,
they're a bit dead.
Alright, well, fair enough. But
when was the last time the Dudleys actually appeared in WWE? I know it was One Night Stand, but before then,
I remember them feuding with Taker.
That was 2004. Cement truck match.
Perhaps I don't really remember them in 2005.
Damn. Anyway, I'm going to give this show a 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 3 as well. I'm
expecting big things. See, Genesis needs to deliver.
I think Genesis will deliver.
What?
I think I remember. Have I watched Genesis before?
The main event's good. I recall watching the main event.
I think I might have seen... I don't know. I think Genesis will be good. I'm going to give Genesis the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Even though we haven't watched it yet.
It's almost like, I'll lose the RHYNO and Team 3D at Genesis, but I have to win the belt before then. Fuck off.
Down. Ha 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 ha. Down.
I think this dominance just stemmed from McMahon firing him on live TV, and he's like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to hoover as many NWA title victories as I can.
But I think somebody should have stepped in and says to Jeff Jarrett here, look, I know you think you're running the company right now, but you're not that big of a draw. You're really not. And somebody else should be the champ.
Hogan?
Yeah. Someone should have stepped in and just put Jeff Jarrett in his place and went, look, you can be a main eventer, like, but you're not a guy that should have held the belt constantly all the time.
Jeff Jarrett's good, but it's almost the heat he's getting. I don't think there's...
It's like go away heat rather than heel heat.
I don't think there's many people in the wrestling business. This would have turned more people away than brought people in.
I never got that with Evolution. See when Triple H was winning, the Reign of Terror, I didn't get... I got the heel heat. I didn't get the I fucking hate you, piss off and die heat.
Yeah, no.
Not that Jeff Jarrett's getting that, but I think with Jeff Jarrett, it's like,
say you stopped watching wrestling, WCW died, right? And you've tuned in here, and you're seeing Jeff Jarrett
beating everybody, like
all these like new, like Oh, Jeff Hardy, that guy. Oh, AJ Styles, he was in WCW. Oh, the Dudleys. And they're all just getting battered every week. It's like, what?
Guitar shots to the head.
This not, but I don't mind this faction, but they're being portrayed as like.
But keep in mind, Vince Russo's backstage, and him and Jeff Jarrett are best buds as well.
Is that why?
Could be.
That's why TNA's got all these title changes.
Jeff Jarrett says Vince Russo never done anything for him, but Vince Russo's like, what are you talking about, bro? Every company you're in, I put the belt on you.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Didn't put the belt on him in WWE though, did he?
No, he didn't.
Well, in a Continental title, I guess. Anyway, guys, that's it. 3 out of 10. Catch you in the next one. Till then, we've been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and peace!